In this tutorial, I will show you how to create a web service from a Java class using MyEclipse IDE. This is a blind web service. This is a blind web service means you should not try to think anything about the concept of web services or what happens underneath. Just only concentrate on the procedure. The procedure is fairly very simple. Just watch the 3 steps I perform and try the same to create your first web service. The agenda of this tutorial is to convert a simple Java program, say a program to add 2 numbers, into a web service. I create a web service from my Java program so that even a .NET or PHP or any other technology system can use my Java program. Now I will show you the procedure. We have just 3 simple steps to perform. Step 1. Create a web service project and add the jars. In step 1, you create a web service project and add the jars. In step 2, you have a small Java program. For my demonstration, I am having a program to add 2 numbers. For my demonstration, I am having a program to add 2 numbers. In step 3, use the wizard provided by MyEclipse IDE and generate the web service. With that, we have created our first web service. Once again repeating, create a web service project, add the jars. In step 2, you have a small Java program. In step 3, use the wizard provided by MyEclipse and generate web service. Now we have the web service ready. You deploy the application in Tomcat and test. A web service is nothing but a web application. So you can deploy the web application in Tomcat and test it. The software used for this demonstration is MyEclipse and I am deploying the web application in Tomcat. You can deploy it in any web server. For this demonstration, I am using MyEclipse 2013. You can use any recent version of MyEclipse. We have 3 steps to perform. Step 1 is to create a web service project and add the jars. We have 3 steps to perform. Step 1 is to create a web service project and add the jars. Step 2 is to have a small Java program. Step 3 is to use the wizard and generate a web service. First I will create a web service project and add the jars. First I will create a web service project and add the jars. File new web service project. Give a project name. I give it as August 8, 2014. A web service project is nothing but a web project. Here you select JAX-WS. We are in the process of creating a web service project. Give a project name. Select JAX-WS. Ignore the rest of the options. Now you click on Next. Give a project name. Select JAX-WS framework project and click Next. You don't have to look at the rest of the options. Again click Next. Generate web.xml deployment descriptor. Generate web.xml deployment descriptor. Click on Finish. With that, we have completed step 1. That is the creation of a web service project. We are still to add the jar files. We have 4 web service jars to be added. I have 4 web service JAX-WS related jars. I copy it and add it in my lib folder. So copy paste the jars in the lib folder. That is also as part of the step 1. Now we have completed the step 1. that is the creation of web service project and adding the required jar files. With that, I have completed step 1, that is creation of web service project and adding jars. Now I will perform the step 2. Step 2 is about having a small Java program. Go to the SRC folder and create a simple Java class. I create a simple Java class called as myMath. This is the program to add two numbers. I have a simple method which add two numbers and return the values. You must make sure that the method is a public method. It is mandatory that any method what you want to expose through web service, it must be a public method. With that, I have completed step 2. Step 2 is about creating a simple Java program to add two numbers. We have created the web service project and added the jars. We have a small Java program. Step 3 is the most important step, which we have to do very carefully. Step 3 is the most important step, which we have to do very carefully. Use the wizard and generate web service. Use the wizard provided by myEclipse and generate the web service. You select the program, that is the myMath program, and then you pull down this wizard, the new web service wizard. It's a small icon. You should note it very carefully and choose it. Now we have to follow the steps provided in the wizard, which will generate the complete web service for us. New web service I have chosen. Create web service from the Java class bottom-up scenario. Create web service from the Java class bottom-up scenario. Click on the next button. Now you choose the Java class, that is myMath. Generate WSDL project. In the second page of the wizard, we have only two things to choose. One is the Java class, second is the generate WSDL project option. You don't have to look at the rest of the things. The rest of the things are auto-generated. Select only two things. One is the name of the Java class. Second is generate WSDL project. Now click on finish. With that, we have completed all the three steps. End of this wizard, you should be able to see all the web service artifacts getting generated. With that, we have completed the three steps. End of this, you should be able to see a lot of artifacts getting generated. Now you see the web service JAX-WS related artifacts getting generated. As I told, it's a blind web service example. You don't have to worry about or think about all these artifacts. I'll be explaining about these artifacts later. Now I have the web service completely ready. I can choose it and deploy it in my Tomcat server. You select the web application. The web service is nothing but a web application. So you choose that and deploy it in Tomcat or any of the web service. Now the web application is deployed in Tomcat 6. My Eclipse has certain inbuilt Tomcats. It doesn't work properly most of the time. So I have configured an external Tomcat server. We can follow this wizard and configure Tomcat, an external Tomcat server. Now the application is being deployed in the external Tomcat server, and I start the server. We have a WSDL file generated here. We'll understand about this file later. As of now, you just go here under the service section of the WSDL file. Locate this URL. This is the web service URL. This is the web service URL. The web service is nothing but a web application which runs in this particular URL. Copy the URL and put it in the browser. We can see that the web service is successfully running. The clients will understand about this web service by reading this WSDL. The web service is successfully running. The clients will understand about the web service by reading